Так, проверка. Микрофон работает. Игра есть. Хорошо. Я слышал разные истории про эту игру. Уточнил у чата GPT, какого персонажа создать, чтобы было максимально смешно. Я дал несколько советов. Попробуем, что ли? Ух, нифига себе. Ага, ага, а вот это я не спрашивал. Так, что? Как сделать? Персонажа в Disco Elysium. Ага, тут значит так, внутренний мир. Воля. Я могу выбрать только для чего-то одного или для нескольких. Так, еще раз, всего два. Так, визуальный анализ, не забудьте нанести интеллект плюс 2. Установите индивидуальный навык. То есть, как получается, здесь я могу много чего. Нажмите, чтобы сделать выбранный навык коронным. Ну давайте подумаем. Логика, блин, но логика для чего-то смешного это вообще не подходит. Энциклопедия, знания, ну будет это вот рассказывать. Риторика. Совершенствуйте искусство убеждения, наслаждайтесь ожесточенными интеллектуальными баталиями. Но тут интересно, драмы. Переигрывайте всех, врите, но не дайте... Вот это может быть концептуализация. Станьте ценителем творчества. Визуальный анализ. Сила воли. Держите себя в руках, сохраните боевой дух. Интуиция и чутье. Сны наяву. Это может быть что-то интересное, наверное. Чувствуете других, задействуйте зеркальные нейроны. Подавляйте, властвуйте, заявите о себе. 41 участок навеки в вашем сердце, как и полицейская культура. Полицейская волна. Это что, он шансон будет играть или... Очаровывайте мужчин и женщин, вы их кукловод. Внушение. Держите удар, не дайте себя прикончить. Болевой порог, грубая сила. Но физиология такое. Доверьтесь своему телу, запугивайте людей. Координация, восприятие, скорость реакции. Не. Вот что-то нам вот надо вот... Блин, ну драма это, конечно, переиграете всех, врите, но не дайте обмануть себя. Ну, чисто полицейский, который врет во время расследования, это что-то интересное. Риторика. Мне кажется, внушение в такой ситуации будет лучше. Женщина выехала, вот. Полицейская волна, наверное, нет. Авторитет. Конституализация. Эмпатия нет. Так, сила воли не подходит. Внутренняя империя может быть. Эмпатия нет. Авторитет тоже нет. Давайте драму. Давайте попробуем драму. Ага, я еще выбираю. Супер. Ой, супер. Ой, хорошо. Ой, классно. Сейчас я... Тогда нет. Тогда вот это пускай будет основным. И О, да, все. Чат GPT мне подсказал. А мы это сделали. Пускай будет самый смешной персонаж. Disco Elysium. Пробуем. Так, это...
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Так. А если...
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat.
Ну, голос, конечно, озвучки вообще супер.
There, no ball of meat, no light in the formless nothing, just night swimming. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
А теперь я хочу сойти. Я люблю более жгучий свет и хоть от людей того, и хотеть от людей того, что они не хотят мне давать. Ну...
All right, nothing down to fuck all, borough.
Я не до конца понимаю вообще, куда, почему это делал, вообще с кем я разговариваю. Иди, а вот и остров. Чего вообще? Давайте сгоняем на древний остров Зеро. Тише.
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir? The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Мать моя женщина, да мне ж на шею голова присажена, а я внутри нее... Да, действительно, я так и не подумал, да. Хватит, не хочу больше ничего знать об этом ощущении. Верни меня бесформенное, бестелесное ничто. Нет, я не боюсь, я победитель. Блин, ну вот это гениально.
Stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Помогите, люди, отрубите мне голову, она пытается убить остального меня. Да, кто я? Какая тварь как поступает собственным ртом?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion.
Ага. Так, пошел геймплей. Какой отвратительный мужчина. Ага, я так понимаю, это мы. Но, в принципе, тут логично. Так, и что мне? Штаны. Так, штаны это хорошо уже.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pen. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Какие гениальные мысли, однако, посетили мне голову. Так.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Визуальный анализ. Оценить урон, ну давай.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Оценить размер дыры.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Первый квест. Найти ботинок. Не, это я могу, в принципе. Так, а как? Как бы на балкон выйти? Бутылка. Большая бутылка красного командора совершенно пустая. Это нехорошо. Это неприемлемо. Ладно, давай возьмем первый ботинок. Видишь, что-то из этого выйдет. Получим предмет. Это у нас. Похоже, кто-то вырвал пленку, пока играла песня. Наверное, хорошая песня. Катушечный магнитофон все еще включен, но пленка в нем. Пленки в нем нет. Так, рубашка. Не хотим детей пугать, правильно? Ну что-то мне подсказывает, что... Так, а ну-ка.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself, or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend, and wants to reattach itself to your neck, so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Блин, низкие шансы схватить галстук. Но он же справится.
You swoop up against the top.
Хорош.
Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Так, хорошо, мы достигли вершины превосходства. Теперь у нас есть галстук. На что теперь потянуть за вентилятор? Лампочку. Окей. Что, может ванну принять? Ванна заполнена бутылками из-под вина, пива и ликера. Ну, то есть ванна уже набрана, правильно? Можно принимать? Так, что тут? А, это... Ага, пиво... Так, как получается... Ага, это получается... А, ну-ка. О, вот он какой, а? Какой красавец. Куртка, рубашка, штаны, ботинок, шея. Ну, отлично. Мы почти в сборе. Что тут у нас? Дверь. Зеркало.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Порыв яростной маскулинности.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself. Just suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Жестко.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there. and you will never unbecome it.
Да пофиг. Давай.
Behold,
Ну, очень даже неплохо.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Что это за... Что передо мной за хреновина, ну? Пресвятые годники, что это? Имею, конечно. Это суперзвезда какая-то. Да, думаю, я суперзвезда. Это лицо запойного алкоголика. Да нет. Какой запойный алкоголик? Это ж этот Харрисон. Как там его зовут? Форд Харрисон, да.
It
Точно.
appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
Да,
Why?
ах ты как... Это мне зеркало говорит или мне это мои мысли подозревают, а потому что я суперзвезда. Я ее не корчу, она сама корчится. Я без понятия, откуда она у меня на лице. Просто вот есть.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You couldn't stop if you wanted to. It's neurological.
Даже если захотел бы, не смог. Это неврологическое. Так. Попытаться прекратить. Нет, суперзвезды всегда так ходят. Не убирать гримасу. Вообще, я не уверен, что могу прекратить.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Какую эмоцию? Суперзвездная. Господи, да не знаю. Неописуемые эмоции, по-моему. Это гримаса с завязанными с озывными намеком, боюсь, она для дам. Я как бы даю понять, что заслуживаю сочувствия, по-моему, в некотором роде успешно, если зритель склонен сочувствовать унылым и вышедшим в тираж. Есть в этом свое обаяние. Это гримаса боли. Так.
You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Да что такое? Почему зеркало меня так унижает? Проверить
You
пульс.
find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive. For
Ой-ой-ой.
now.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Что это такое? Так, энциклопедия. Нырнуть в пучину разума в поисках источника гримасы. Попытаться остановить процесс формирования гримасы. Ставить зеркало в покое. Оно меня здесь булило все это время. Почему я его оставляю в покое? Где тут бутылка какая-нибудь? Сейчас я швырну. Как же мне на балкон попасть? Наверное, надо сначала выйти наружу. Там посмотрим. Давай, погнали. Смотря, уже и головная боль прошла. О, на столе что-то есть. Яляль Сарава, 52 градуса. Чего? Ага. О, деньги. Переменная облачность. Ага, это по радио. Вошел ранее. От запаха моря становится дурно. Как тебе может становиться дурно? Это же прекрасное ощущение. Тебе омывает порыв солнечного ветра.
There they both are. Two identical shoes.
О, да.
Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet. Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good
Вот
thing
она,
about you
гармония.
right
Наконец-то я ее
now,
достиг.
truth be told.
Великие буддисты, йогины пытались этого достичь долгие годы. И я, наконец, этого в своем молодом возрасте достиг. Ага, все, музыки больше не будет. Так, в календаре открыт март 1951 года. Окей.
Hello, officer.
Она сказала офисера, перевели как начальник. Чего?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Девушка подносит к губам сигарету. Начальник, вы на меня работаете? Она сказала офицер. Какой начальник? Отвернуть распухшее лицо от ее красоты и просто пройти мимо. Как я могу пройти мимо, когда я такой красивый?
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
О, точно. Бизнесмен. Или суперзвезда. Блин, что с переводом? Почему он говорит you're businessman, а ты у руля? У какого руля вообще? Погодите, понял. Я водитель? Чего? Тогда почему вы назвали меня? Чего? Какой водитель? Ладно, давай, погнали.
Shakes her head slowly.
Медленно качать головой. Ладно, я начальник какого-то отдела.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Да, я полицейский. И еще какой. Зарубите себе на носу. Надо не терять контроль над ситуацией.
Okay, cool. I won't.
She means it. She wouldn't defy authority, however sweaty and bloated it may look.
Примирился к роли. То-то же. Ладно, я... А откуда вы знаете, что я полицейский? Я просто примерялся к роли.
Okay. Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Значит, я полицейский. Почему я не помню, как работал копом, да и вообще ничего не помню. Кому в этом грешном мире хватило бы идиотизма допустить меня до охраны правопорядка? Так, продемонстрировать гримасу, пусть знает, что ты ее хочешь физически. Не, ну можно же попробовать?
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
И я стою на пороге смерти, опухший и смрадный, но даже теперь вздохнуть, неужто никогда не оставит меня тоска?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
She puts out her cigarette.
Я ее впечатлил или нет?
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
And now, it never stops. Goodbye.
Ох, как прям драматично как совершить беседу. Так, что у нас тут? Окурок. Похоже, она оставила в пепельнице отличный длинный окурок. Еще дымится. Взаимодействовать с ним нельзя. А зайти можно?
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Так, ага. Так, я одинок. Зачем ты со мной так, пожалуйста, не надо? О, прелесть. Не оставляй меня среди смрада.
The door does not care.
The door probably thinks you're a has-been loser too. You feel your funny necktie becoming tighter and tighter around your neck.
Still no answer. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing.
Понял.
Still nothing.
На всякий случай. Так, а это деньги? Выпущенное в выходные издание сатирической газеты «Тромб» для Монт. Понятно. Так, понял. Ага. Ага, демонстрация. Так. Летний вход закрыт. На зиму. На зиму? Сюда обычно ставят текст песни. Понятно. Старый добрый микрофон для караоке, так и ждешь, чтобы его кто-нибудь спел. Блин, Не время... Не время отчаиваться, нужно спеть какую-то песню. Можно спеть? Колонка подключена к радиоприемнику. Музыка то и дело прерывается помехами.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed.
Да,
People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
все верно, именно так. Точный кубометраж моей души не ясен из-за похмелья. Моя душа ничтожна. Моя душа скромна. Обычных размеров душа. Моя душа необъятна. Вот.
Utterly. And it needs through a PA system. By other people.
Вот именно, я тоже так думаю. Так, это подтверждает мою свежую теорию, что я попавшая в переплет суперзвезда. Когда пройдет час, что мне спит.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline?
О, мне вот это
Yes.
нравится. Так.
Sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Это подтверждает мою свежую теорию, что я попавший в переплет суперзвезда. Когда пройдет час, что мне спит.
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No, you have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Окей. Человек.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance. Then look, that was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
Посмотреть на чучело птицы.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero. What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Ничего себе, то сколько я сделал. Божечки, я правда это все сделал? Кто не подсказывает, что это ничего из этого я не сделал? Так, что, осадить его?
Oh, it's not? You're right. It's not.
He has no respect for you personally, but this man sees himself as a law-abiding citizen, and you a representative of that law. He tries to avoid outright a competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. It looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Что случилось, птица? Помочь тебе с ней как-то? Давай поможем.
Your buddy is over there.
Там постукивает одного щенка.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Так, ладно, как-то с ним диалог не идет. Пойду приятелем поговорю. Это ты, мой приятель? Давай
Hello,
поговорим.
sweetie.
О, точно.
You
Здорово.
shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Мужчина на оранжевой куртке. Мой коллег, ну блин, ладно. Мне кажется, все...
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Такая крутота, Крутота изрядная, но не звучит такое имя так, будто я какой-то душнило. Очень-очень крутая крутота, но немного претенциозно, нет?
You instinctively run your hand over the multi-patterned silk of your tie. Its slickness gives you comfort and
Don't worry! Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop.
Yes, well. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Да, полиция, мне известно, что я полицейский. Какие опросы, я подумала, как же...
Right. And the interviews?
Так. Скорее по привычке, чем от нетерпения. Продумал. А как
Good.
же?
But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Блин, мужик, ну ты понимаешь, ну типа... Давай,
Does that
давай.
mean the body is no longer in the tree?
Это означает, что тело больше не на дереве.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Целиком и полностью.
Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree?
И сейчас такой, тело? А какое тело?
So, the body is still in the tree.
Ну, блин, ты, конечно, детектив, соображаешь, смотри,
This
да?
is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice.
Предпочел бы, чтобы
It
тело
is
на деле
obvious
больше не
you would have preferred for the
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Так, а что если я скажу тебе, что я не настоящий полицейский? Почему ты такой говоришь, что ты есть полицей? Но я ничего не помню. А что бишь? Нам надо тут сделать? Тогда двинули. Если я скажу тебе.
We all feel that way sometimes.
Ну, порой так
There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we
Нифига себе.
don't, no one else will.
Какую он философию, затронул?
But first, we have to take it down. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Ага, так,
You mean you don't have a badge?
когда я проснулся, не было. Притвориться, что нашел. Удостоверение при мне, я полицейский из полиции, у меня есть удостоверение.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Так. Я так понимаю, выход у нас здесь. Погнали. Тело. Тело это серьезно. А где это тело искать-то? Ронде. Вот, наверное, обойти вокруг этого, как это, отеля. Что тут будет? Что такое? Понять протухшим мясом и скисшим молоком, разлагающей человеческой плотью. Ага! Оу! Ага, вот оно. Построена для детей. Лестница сильно шатается, но забраться по ней можно. Эту лестницу построили для детей. Она не выдержит вес взрослого человека. А я что, взрослый? Я похож на
The
взрослого
corpse
человека?
looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag. You seem to be holding your breath.
Так, посмотреть вниз.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Стойкость. Разжать нос, поддержать.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Так, кто это сказал? Стойкость. Ну, блин, 3%. Есть шанс.
The
Опа.
smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor.
Ага.
It fills your mind,
Так.
flushing you from within.
Не, ну а зачем держать в себе? Правильно? Надо все это вот это выпускать. Бррр.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. Sure you do. You just threw up a lot. There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Угу.
Active decay.
Так,
He's
это мы,
about to blow!
это уже слышали. Кто пытается выращивать травы в теплице. Ага. Запомнили. То есть, так, походу, бывает что такое. Это куда?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Визуальный анализ. Мы же уже его делали.
What do you think you are?
Ой-ой.
A super detective?
Ah.
You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
Ну, вот это. Ну, ты смотри, какой. Профессионал. И куртка у него крутая. Так, мальчик.
Kuno's got this.
Мне больше 12.
Oh yeah! Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
На пару слов, пацан, по полицейскому делу. Минуточку твоего времени, пожалуйста. Я сейчас в это влезать не буду. Блин, ну как-то вот он еще, честно говоря, адекватно мыслит. Мне вот просто интересно. Так, быстрое сохранение. Главное меню. А если я... Так, спортсмен, 1 интеллект, медиум, имеет развитые психические способности, обаятельный, но неуравновешенный, может начать терять рассудок. В чем отличие спортсмена? Отлично развитые физические способности. А, моторика. Блин, ну медиум выглядит поинтересней. Попробуем медиум.
There is nothing ever, never, ever Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of... Yes, it is. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
Блин, ну голос, конечно.
I know you do, baby. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. Do you really? You wouldn't like...
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
There's this giant ball there. And evil infinitesimally small. You can't even make out it's a ball when you joke. Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere in this... Look,
You can take it. You're a champion.
the stench of liquor rises from your mouth. A fiery...
Интересно, тут это внутренний диалог. Объемный. Так, ну давайте по спидрану сейчас, я знаю уже, что делать.
You hear a jingle. Key. It says,
О, так.
this fan has two... Or has it been consigned there as punishment? The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You reach out to grab the
Чего?
tie. But what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Схватиться за...
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now, finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact. Little black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable. A mirror hangs above a bent and hot water. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face. Really? Or as you abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what... Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Please stop. It's horrible. You can't. What does it even mean? You should check yourself for a pulse. You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest, like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place, somewhere. It's too late. Like an image of...
Блин, а как это? Я не могу еще раз колокол поднять, ну, в чем дело? Ну-ка, оцени, что ты увидишь.
The window stands broken in its frame. What do you mean?
Блин.
Assess the damage. How would you do that? What are you even trying to do? The morning light hurts your eyes.
А мне не надо никакого анализа, я так знаю, что ботинок мой там. Галстук обидно, такой хороший был. Погнали. Так, деньги взять деньги быстро. Все, побежали. Так, вышли наружу. Дурно становится, нормально.
There they both are. Good.
Да, ну тут боевой дух, супер. Он мне как раз нужен.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
No.
There's only one solution to this.
Because you're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking. Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Так, не дай подрывать свой авторитет. Сейчас, а вообще я могу понять, мне доверили охрану правопорядка, у меня подходящий моральный облик. Натура правильная. Лучше забить и промолчать.
A fondness for contradictory statements.
Склонны противоречащим словам, а чего такое, другой ответ, как это не будет.
I'm sorry. I was being glib. I'm sure you're a great cop.
No, she's not. Reassert yourself by being flirtatious.
Укрепите свое положение, пофлиртуй с ней. Почему я не помню, как работал? Продемонстрировать. Так.
Could it be because of the drinking?
Погнали.
The words have already left your mouth.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again. No. You see, that's not what you said. You said... Come on, man. Freddie, please. One more time.
Don't back down now. Say what you said again. Proudly.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
Обычно я поп-суперзвезда. Не знаю, почему я так сказал, вы красивая, сожалею. Мне жаль. Оп.
Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit. I have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Чего I didn't do it? Чего именно это вы... Допустим. О, алкоголик. Может, не с ним поговорить. Он нанес спущенный рабочий камень, сапоги, измазанные захожей грязью, на спине овальный логотип с деревом и надписью Well.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Так.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
100%. Я-то сейчас
You've just
активный,
picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Просыпайся, это приказ, я сеять закон. Чё ты... Мужик, ты чего орешь? 30 с чем-то летний мужчина медленно поднимает голову и смотрит на тебя с печалью. Ты живой? Выглядишь как жмур. Просто хотел проверить, что будет, если поорать.
Congratulations. You've seen the future. Now, if you excuse me again, officer.
Седает на стол и готовится уснуть.
Officer, even after a rude
Начальник?
awakening, this dock worker respects the police more than they usually do at least.
Блин, почему они переводят офицер как начальник? Ну это же бред. Видел чего интересного во сне? Действительно. Расскажи про Wild Pines, указывать на эмблему на его гламизм. Твое добро. Указать на бутылку и раз... Так.
Thank God, no.
Так, приняла ли тебя? Так, приняла ли тебя бездонная тьма в объятия, какой все мы все должны какие-то трубы мозолей? Так, не, ну давай вот чисто вот.
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep, aware.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection.
That's the name of my employer.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside? Good. Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employer. For one, I could get some goddamn shut-eye. Right to sleep, I say. Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down.
Не, ну беседа прошла просто прекрасно. Так.
A bespectacled as you. If an assault were launched on this building,
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct.
you realize he is waiting for you. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Good. Have you removed the dead body? So,
This is the
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are... I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on... I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. You mean you don't have a badge? Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should...
A painkiller would be good about now. The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that. So cigarettes...
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your...
Погнали.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the... What do you think you are? A super detective?
Она вообще ничего не может. Да, может, как беседа пойдет.
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Блин, вот как-то вот... Главное меню. Чисто интересно, если я сделаю... Так, интеллект. А еще хуже нельзя.
Never an inordinate amount. You got it, sweet brother. Coming right up. All right. Do you want me to upgrade the song?
You can take it.
The stamp of fire is...
You hear a jingle. It says... This fan has... Or has it been consigned that you swoop up and... What you have in your hand is a...
А погоди, если не буду смотреть зеркало, просто выйду.
There they both are. Good. A bespectacled man if an assault were launched on this building.
Hello.
You realize this is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get Raphael Ambrosius. You instinctively run your hand over your multi-patterned or
Even classier! You should take this opportunity to start your...
Yes, well, it looks like we had a little scheduling error. If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police have finally... Yes, of course. At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the good. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree? So,
this is the first time you detect a weariness.
Where it has been
What a shame. Get to it now. Rip that body down from the tree.
I was to meet a detective from Precinct 41 at the Whirling in Rags, who arrived here 3 days ago. I am told that is how long you have been here. Besides, you match his description. Precinct 41 said they were sending the most seasoned detective. And you certainly look seasoned.
Что если у меня есть стрёмный doppelganger?
You may have murdered the man I was supposed to meet and are now impersonating him. You may be his twin, stepping in for his even more incapacitated brother. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the
He nods.
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. After it's been up in a tree for that long, any kind of ripping is inadvisable. I can see you drank last night. If you need
a painkiller would be good. The best cure for a headache.
After you.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Oh.
All right.
Lieutenant gets...
Hello, sweetie. Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Это... Спасибо. Зачастила занятно. Благодарю, эта странная ямочка не принесла ничего, кроме боли.
Love can be cruel, sweetie. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Это пока там вместе. Не уверен, заметили ли вы, но я не знаю, где я и что я. Да и вообще ничего не знаю. Давай пока так.
Whatever do you mean?
Приглашаю вас стать моей напарницей, ездить на крест.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Но ведь есть ведь побочные загадки. Серийные убийцы. Паранатуральные явления.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killing.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Две головы хорошо, а три лучше.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place. Perhaps another time.
А вы, похоже, в кресле.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
Чего? А можно мне параплегию?
I hope not. Although the work you are doing for all of us is quite dangerous.
Towering over her in your insignia, you make her feel safe.
Вот так возвышаясь над ней со своими знаками. Какими, вот конкретно какие вы знаки отличия вообще здесь могли заметить? Да, мрачно кивнуть, кто-то должен этим заняться. Звучит не так и плохо. Сидеть тут в кресле и играть в пинбол. Не уверен, что эта работа мне подходит.
But not you. You're volunteering. So thank you.
So you volunteered sometime in the past for the beatdown and hell of bullets? So very you.
Простите, невежливо было спрашивать про кресло, забудем. Спасибо за разъяснение, теперь о
No
другом.
problem.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
Oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
В аду, мы все в аду.
We're in the city of Revshol, dear.
Я не знаю, что это за место.
How would I even begin to tell you? Revshol is the most beautiful city in the world. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revshol is a rare jewel. Speaking of history, you know what year it is. That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
О, знания.
Outside, the melting snow seeps into the cracks in the walls and the cobblestone streets, all the way down into the sewers.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Вижу, что ты устал, так что задам тебе вопрос. В каком живом режиме? Живем в режиме, какая у нас форма правления? Ну, у нас какая-то демократия. Хочется верить, что диктатура пролетариата, но что-то подсказывает, что это не так. Наши правители грозные войны, чащиеся по прерии на горных жеребцах. Чего? Цивилизация 350 перед ним. Нами управляют разумные машины, подсчитывают, как учить самый свободный рынок. Все обстряпывают дела и пашут как не в себя, как и подобает крутым визионерам. Наше восприятие реальности искажает, а нашим разум управляет при помощи радио. Это нужно, чтобы скрыть наших истинных правителей иностранцев и женщин. Полицейская. Ними правят копы. Вот это вот мне больше нравится.
Oh, no. Nothing like that, dear. Revishol is a zone of control, led by an alliance of foreign powers.
Of course, you've arrived at a weak world, where no one appreciates animal husbandry.
Если нет правительства, то откуда взялись копы? Не знаю, что едят страшно.
Oh, dear. This is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revishol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the... But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Как я справился с заданием, вы упомянули революцию. Что это? Что можно сказать больше?
You didn't do too well, dear. You really only knew what year it is. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his...
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often...
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so it has something to do with everything.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I...
Someone more educated in sweeping.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then, of course, dear.
16:00. Потом от королевского пинбола не подключен. Так. Дверь закрыта на замок, а выявление до 13:00, вход на кухню только для персонала. Кулер с водой, крупный пузырек поднимается на поверхность. И не стерт, единственное слово на доске — понедельник. Ага, ну мы знаем, что уже понедельник.
A man in his late 20s. Could he be irritated with you?
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Представник краха. Как уже было сказано, детектив Рафаэль Амброуз Кусто. Я сейчас в активном поиске имени.
Fantastic.
Ты как-то ушел из группы, но еще не выбрал имя для сольной карьеры.
That's wonderful, really. I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job.
Yes, of course.
For a moment, the man fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually...
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And
I didn't imply that. Detective. Yes, Detective Cousteau. I have everything. You?
В смысле, если у меня вопросы, задать их.
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Так, где именно находится дело? Кто его убил? Почему Сильвии здесь нет, ты бармен? За что ты меня так не любишь?
Why would I have a problem with you? You're a hero cop. Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? Oh, it's not. You're right.
He has no respect for you personally, but this man sees himself as a law-abiding citizen, and you a representative of that law.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly he tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles.
No, I didn't.
Не бойся, Карт, скажи правду, ты ведь его убил.
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Мне это не нравится, что происходит.
Do I have to answer him?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
Какой-то извращенное удовольствие.
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Его? То есть есть кто-то другой?
He ignores you. More. Press on. Push through.
Ты убил Сильвию.
Fuck you, man.
That's enough.
A very silent wave comes from the lieutenant.
That's a real pity.
Ты меня не вполне убедил. Так, у меня все, я
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Ого.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But...
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Я думаю, мне надо прислушаться к своему галстуку. Незаметно ускользнуть. Ай-яй-яй.
One moment you're running like the wind. Then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger. Furiously. with both hands. Why?
Дама в инвалидной коляске у меня прямо за спиной. Так ведь? Зачем это сделал? Зачем объединить руками?
That's true. Yes. And it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Barkeep's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Точно.
Watch out!
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Что там сейчас произошло?
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
Так не должно было быть. Я не посылал своему телу таких команд.
Those are mysteries of the spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mystery, you are way cool. Cooler, I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying?
It doesn't look so, sweetie. Are you okay?
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when
The chair took the brunt of it. Don't worry.
Are you sure, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place.
Да, действительно, бармен во всем виноват.
The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
with your back against the cold mosaic floor, you feel the pain recede.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Так, ну у меня уже есть 40 центов. В
By the way,
принципе, начало
where
неплохое.
is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? Why did you say that?
Я сам не знаю. Просто поддергивание нейронных связей. Смысла в нем нет. Наверное, это название что-то для меня значит. Лейтенант, ты не знаешь, где находится конь?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place? A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is in...
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Я думаю, эта мысль имеет право на существование. Так. Пустая бутылка.
He looks on the counter, rolled out of his... The man does not...
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane.
Слова
Rip the building
излишни,
from the
издать
earth.
первобытный вопль.
Why the yelling, man? Wait, what? I was just sleeping.
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police more than they usually do, at least. He doesn't sound too enthusiastic.
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside? Good. We're in the middle of a strike down at the yard. For one, I could use some more shut-eye. They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate.
The way he says measurehead implies ultimate trust.
We are the workers. Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart, knows how to negotiate. He's got our... Yeah, what about it? You know, people die here every day. Someone's found it. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern? I can tell you.
You have a pretty solid feeling that the man's not just mouthing off. He's strong, but even he has reasons to be cautious here.
They say your guy was a killer. Your tree man. He has friends, same as him, killers. There's only one thing they know well. You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusion.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot. But the dock worker doesn't answer. His head is all...
Погнали.
The corpse looks at you, seem to be a cargo belt twists his neck as you breathe in, your muscles tense up.
They do after 7.
The man before you isn't. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, delicate and fragile. They feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
They are armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons. Ceramic plate, zirconium dioxide most likely. This is where under the hill. Fair weather model T. The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for it.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil. Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable.
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags. They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has it.
Fucking talking about underpants.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. For a full set, about 4 years of wages. By catching, do you mean, let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
What was that about the constabulary before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
So they don't get shot in the foot? I think our extremities are fine without the dead man's boots.
Oops. Well, no one said it would work. Back to detecting now.
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company, but that's just hearsay. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
A small bell-like sound fills the air. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates, where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates, until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly. This feels dangerous. Are you sure? The stench fills your nostrils. As you
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
You're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you... What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
Я думал, их можно заложить, чтобы решить материальные вопросы. Дело в этой истории. Потому что хорошие парни гибнут, я хочу защитить их и даже снимать. Я их и не хотел, просто хотел попробовать.
For a full set of armor, I wouldn't blame you. But these boots are hardly worth a disciplinary hearing. There are better ways to pay a hostel bill. Besides...
It's hard to get a read on the lieutenant. What would he do if you stole them? Would he report you or not? Surprisingly, you feel like he probably wouldn't.
There's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet? Processing will take care of them.
The cadaver slowly twists. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you. Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading...
No, you should not get a drink. You should perform an initial inspection. Industrial strength, the kind used for tying cargo to lorries. Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves. It's not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed. The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing? Then you should ask me the first moment we get.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white... His corpse is marked by stars, alcohol, and heartbreak. Your fist clenches suddenly. Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century.
The pattern does not stir patriotic or religious sentiment in you. What it does is speak to the wounded, limping at...
So am I.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass.
In case we need it. It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell. Sure.
The The glassy-eyed corpse looks by.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this.
His eyes are milky white. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode.
I'm gone. Into the wild pale yonder. In the past, way out in the west. I'm a joke. Look at me. A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
Go ahead, Cobbo. What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
He loves those. Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions? Here you go, you loony. Fuck no. You're no Rooney. Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry. Good for you. Because you have. Do I remind you of someone? You sure wriggled out of that one, Coppellini. Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver?
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extreme. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose.
How should I know why you are squinting, officer? Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins.
So what do you think?
I think he's dead and about to explode.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I agree.
Это очень было вежливо.
There are crow's feet in his eyes. He's laughing silently.
Totally dead. He is. There's a strong buildup of gases, yes. Rigor mortis becoming livor mortis. He'll be fully limp by tomorrow. I don't think he'll explode. I hope not.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Malicious laughter erupts in the yard. Sounds like
Big said he's a...
the lieutenant's face is made of stone. But there is no breath to catch. Only the...
Of course. Come back.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of the cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
There's no question. There's only cutting. How hard can it be?
I don't doubt your physical prowess, officer, but that's aircraft strength material, and we do not have a secure platform to perform the procedure on. The risk of acrobatic failure is one we cannot take. We must not become comedy for the locals.
The fuck have you got against comedy, pigs?
Climb up there and saw the branch? I don't trust that ladder. The assailants didn't use it. It's rotten and less sturdy than it looks. And I don't see another good way up there. Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this. There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing materials.
О, деньги. Тут-то повезло.
Kuno's got this.
Вот сейчас мы с ним разберемся.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick. Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit. What? You wanna fuck Kuno now? That's it? That's all you've got? No! Got your ass handed to you by the Kuno? Who's the man now, huh? Kuno's the man? You wouldn't believe the pussy Kuno tears up.
What was that, Kuno?
Nothing, see, nothing. Just slicing some bacon.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno! Pig's choking! He's totally choking!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and...
You have no idea what the usual...
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor. Kuno's fuckgimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant. Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
Get the fuck out of here trying to fuck on me with that midget shit. Kuno's 12. He's huge. What are you? Fucking 80. When Kuno's 80, Kuno can fit 4 of you in Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Trying to fuck on Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno. Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour. Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows? So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in... I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking... Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant. Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for...
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt.
Yeah, you tell the faggot.
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Oh, get the fuck out of here calling Kuno stupid. Pigs come to Kuno for guidance, then say he's stupid.
They're lost without you, Kuno. They need you.
Why don't you figure your shit out yourself before you...
Maybe we should.
You're testing Kuno's pay...
Get lost,
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there. Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Yeah, that's what Kuno said. Look, Kuno No, it's not fucking Kuno's.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno. He says you climb the ladder up to your magic tree app.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a... That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dinks. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. The fuck about it? You're testing Kuno...
Get lost,
Yeah? The king... Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno's...
Kuno? Primal?
Yeah? Think about it. Think about that rabid...
He seems glad someone understood what he was going for. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno! Help! Help! He's
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in there, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Look at his shit-eating grin. He knows there's nothing you can do to him. He's bullying you, and you are helpless.
О, наконец-то.
Kill him.
Пора.
Kill him now. He won't see death coming.
О! Неплохо.
Thump. The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving Kuno feels it. This was no light tap.
Уроженная 12-летка пытается прийти в себя.
No, officer. You did this. Get yourself together.
For heaven's sake, he thinks. This has gone too far. Don't make...
Okay, pig.
If this act was about him trying to establish dominance over you, it's safe to say things didn't go as he'd...
Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive, jumping.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want? You're dreaming, pig. That's not how this
A little. But don't expect any...
Don't let him dominate you, Kuno. Fuck his fat ass.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Trying to fuck at the Kuno. Trying to fuck at me. Trying to fuck. Kuno only gets higher. It's
Kuno gonna fuck you up.
Normal is not what we got here. You've...
Kuno doesn't fucking...
Ну, это было очень содержательно.
This trash container is locked. The sliding... There's something in there. Not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Почему я смотрю на тебя, мусорный бак? Ты же просто мусорный бак.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
По-твоему, может быть, умолчать с этим
The
присутствием.
lieutenant leans in to inspect the lock.
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
Did someone say pry bar? Really? Your muscles are down with either one.
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Ask the manager? Bullshit. Go straight for the pry bar and pry this baby wide open.
А мне нравится его внешний вид. Такой официальный.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons. List.
О, господи, там столько надписей, это просто... Сколько собрать тут у тебя пакет. У меня есть определенное ощущение, что я играю в симулятор бомжа.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with? Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. Okay. Me? I am just a gardener. I am pleased to meet you too. Since the street sign's messed up? What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This...
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment building, the harbor gates, some shops and just coast...
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish...
I don't know. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. No problem, of course.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Really? None.
Так. Вот это вот, ну вот совсем другое дело. Ага, прокачка. Прокачка, так. Повысили уровень. Хорошо, драма у меня теперь развита. Так, сообщить, что потеряли информация. Разбросано вокруг. А, вот и забастовка. Деньги. Блин, ты с такими темпами скоро на капкусу находим.
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. Ha! Couldn't handle us. Cause gives the workers strength, gives them power.
We have a right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups. You're essentially... I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the...
Right to work! Right to work!
Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families. Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I know nothing about a murder.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
What are you talking about?
Yes, he's tense and dangerous. Somewhere below it all.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Why not? I see numerous reasons not to pick a side in this local matter.
Pity.
Let us work!
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, beats me.
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his tight-fitting shirt. This man is in shape.
I work hard, and I would work even harder if the fuckers would let us work!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
What's it to you? Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people. We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lift.
A monstrous shadow high above the fire traps of the domain. The 881 motorway running over this district of Jamrock. Concrete pillars rise up from the midst of the dilapidated wooden houses. On the horizon, barely visible, the hazy machinery of life in the domain is even worse off than in Martinez. The cold air is below, broken down, battered people mill on the dusty streets with no purpose. Yet amongst them, there is no sight of this man. Nowhere.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If you...
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do! We were promised work. We'd be in there. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocked. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is. Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him. Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters. Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home. At least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Scab?
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid.
No, I said scab.
Антистачник.
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses. Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think. Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something. We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time. I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife? The little boy had the good on his promise. To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me, pardon the choice of words.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes. I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part. It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweet.
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia. Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them.
And Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. No problem.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Однозначно изучими воротами. Я изучаю мир. Вот она, наша путешественница-курильщика.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage I walk right past yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure. Or you could convert to his Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is complete. Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition. Sure. Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. I don't believe you. Post L'Aventurier said the same thing. They tried to get me to be their postman. It wasn't.
He doesn't have the stamina to deliver mail on these tough streets.
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be...
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about...
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out. Oh, sorry, friend. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do. Comes naturally. Right, always glad to help out. We're on the same branch, you and I. Not like these slithering scabs. Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigate. Of course, but...
Should we? He's nice. I don't like nice. He didn't do it. It's the truth.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Your body does not betray your degeneracy. That's a lie. You're in great shape.
Это правда.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Смерить взглядом.
Are you admiring my muscle physiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
Значит, тело выдает деградирует суточное тело, вовсе не выдает суточное тело, не имеет значения, я сохранив позицию на анализ.
You have succumbed to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Нет проблем, я просто был
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al-Ghul. You are but a vessel. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of...
Show him the hand still got it.
Jerking motions, signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right?
It is, baby.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Oi.
That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to bring your troops to the Simenine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When your walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the oaths to homosexuality you call art.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him off guard. No, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive. Remember? Communicate.
Так, значит, концептуализация согласится с его современной расовой теорией. Свалить его с ног. Пробуем. Опа. О!
Just like that. The man is reeling. He's open. Rip into him. Right hook. Escalate it. Get intimate with him. Bring the...
Ни хрена себе.
Oh God. Wrong move. Your head is in his hand.
Say it. I
take the pain, goddammit. At least take that. Even under the increased force on your skull, there is no pain. Just the sound of your own blood.
You are a poor player of physical chess.
Блин.
How did this happen?
You must be out of your mind.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple.
The words to the song have changed. Say.
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain...
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further. Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs...
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. he has the will to confront polycultural capital. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race fail. Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs? Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race. What you need is to come to terms with extinction and never getting into this harbor. Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them.
True, that is a noble cranium, but you got a hard noggin yourself.
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Hul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur la Clé. And your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Rivasholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
I don't think anything about this. We are wasting our time.
Your pedomorphic friend is right. You should leave here with your tail between your legs, contemplating race extinction. I am an immovable obstacle.
Go ahead. Don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets.
Do not be naive. I know the answer to the great race enigma. Why would I share it with a deformed infant? You do not have the devotion for servitude.
We still need to get into the harbor.
Ух, это было, конечно, тяжело. Так, что нужно сказать?
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that Hulk. Let's think of something else.
No. You should do it again. It's the last thing he'll be expecting. small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone. Why? I just told you why.
The woman's still nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her head... No, this one is a monster in disguise. No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to...
Ну, арестовать в таком случае надо человека. Майка? Ну-ка, 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 ну-ка. Не, ну красавец. Ну, вот, ну, совсем другое дело. А, это... Настоящий полицейский. Шерлока в деле.
An old monument stands in the middle of...
Ну, мы его и снимем. Закон это я.
You sure are, my man.
Так, что тут
It's the jam,
происходит?
my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike. Scabs agitated. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout. Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however.
So tell me, what do you need? He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries. And a sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees. Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work. The bosses, man. Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down on his luck. If I... Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal fire...
Time to arrest him.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
There's no denying it. Your body needs to feel...
Not unless they've...
Never. They would never illegalize sport. Sport is the most wholesome thing known to man.
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery? Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These...
There it is again. A little touch of sad. The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm. Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory. but it certainly doesn't help with your conversational skills.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
Don't be a stranger.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look...
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kit.
Понял.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand. Buy second-hand.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat.
Economical, but also trendy.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers.
I can see you were taste.
A pair of found...
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here. These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them. No way, officer! These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
Но мне нужны колонки. Поэтому я и хочу купить. Я думаю, что я сам некачественный социальный хлам. Правда, у меня нет времени на хлам. Я веду роскошный образ жизни.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
А что если я на самом деле заслужу чего-то большего, чем некачественный социальность? Так.
Well, if you want them... But see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra.
Окей, ну мы договорились. Как будут деньги.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got...
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Не говори мне, что делать, Ким. Мне нравятся эти очки.
No, I can't. We can't walk around with you looking like this. Okay, fine. Go ahead. If
A good starter pair, officer. And
These are... Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses...
these are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resist...
No luck.
Oh! That visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely...
I hope not.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem.
Так. Я по очки. О, да. О, да. Вот это полицейские мои мечты. Вот такая униформа у них должна быть примерно.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines. Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it. Just some tasteless advertising at the bottom of a canal. No use rubbernecking now. A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. This panel usually you pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from... A spring brings the lever back to its... Wasn't there a sign over there saying function?
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh?
The words, Daredevil Drive.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a water lock. It's supposed to operate the water lock, but as noted, it's all junk right now. Safety measure. Turns out the panel needs a special key to be reactivated. Wouldn't want anyone moving the water lock with debris still in it. It'll be restarted on Wednesday morning. Great! Just drop in on Wednesday if you want to see the water lock at work. They say the canal crew will be here at 7:15.
The coast part of the map is inaccessible until the third day.
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins. Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not? A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps. The light pole has been carefully cut and the wiring has been redone. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back. Everything you pick out seems faded. Yes. This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy. The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber. This is you. Gold. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Is the Harmon Welsh W2? Made in Vespa, designed in Seoul. Plays all real. If police work means playing tapes, sure, you can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape. It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what? Feeling warm and enthralled by the move, a drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting.
I've had to take it. You know, since the People's Pile cleanup. I was with the...
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
There's a reason why everyone... So much disappointment. No one's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen? I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may... I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself. Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
The pawnbrokers. Hey. Psst. Psst. Hey. Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Нифига себе. Вот это заявление. Откуда же взялось это снова?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
Не поспоришь.
So, what about all that communism you've promised to build? Word on the street is you've woken up from 1,000 years of slumber, promising to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before. Is that true?
Вот это старт.
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
Умеренная леваческая, но не вот это вот. Да, это на меня
Funky
похоже.
style. Very funky. So tell me, Do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Закатать рукава и начать строить коммунизм.
Oh yeah.
Погнали.
Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Так. Еще выше и вдохнуть выше и вдохнуть первозданный чистый воздух. Первозданный чистый воздух. Новая мысль, социал-экономический. Отлично. Мне кажется, эта мысль меня в будущем к чему-то приведет. Но я чувствую, уже просто устал от этой текста. Блин, как его много. Это что-то прям... К вечеру голова вообще не варит. Я думаю, на этом закончу. Ну что, игра веселая. Правда, требуется больше времени, чтобы раскрыться. И... Посмотрим. Есть забавные места, мне понравилось. Мне кажется, чем дальше, тем будет веселее. Ну, а пока на этом все.